Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Jim, how are you reading? Tries a shot! It's run loose, in for the pieces! Off the post!
India would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Messi receives it in a good position here. Crossed it early. And he gets rid in a hurry. Can he spark a counter here? Foden. So a very special reception for the very special Franck Ribéry.
Very true, and I think all of us here are expecting an awful lot from him. He is, as far as I'm concerned, one of the very best in his preferred left-wing position. He said himself that that's where he feels most free.
I guess that's what gives him the freedom to make use of his pace, his movement, and his ability to shoot from a fair way out.
Correct.
That's been drilled in. Now here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And it's Valverde. Pinches it off him. So it is still 0-0. Not the most accurate pass. Van Dijk.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Incoming delivery. They've won a corner. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Robertson. And Caicedo. Oh, easy pickings there. Serginho. Serginho going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's hoisted clear.
That's just playing it safe and simple. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Valverde. Now it's Messi. Rodri wins the duel this time. And the whistle goes for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we're underway again.
India clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Robertson. Ronaldinho. Rodri. Rice. Over to the left. And it's Serginho. Pings in across. Falls over the line, and it is a corner. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Header! It's bounced back off the post. Cross flung in towards the middle. Tries to get it clear. Played in a terrific header. Crossed it again. Big header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. And here's Mbappe. Played out wide. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, it's played into the area. Ribery. And it's Valverde. Played out to the right. And it's Valverde. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. And this is Ribery. Rodri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. 75 minutes played. That's an excellent interception.
India clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Mbappe! And he's there to get it away. Beckham. Alexander-Arnold could try cutting inside here. And the pass is intercepted. Beckham. And he's in on goal.
India really have been poor. Wayward service is becoming more and more costly.
Beckham. And it's Kaka. Cleared without complication.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Now there's a fine ball. And that will be the final act. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest. Shot a goal!
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent.
Oh, Mbappe! And it's a goal! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So, breakthrough already. Mbappe. Played back in. And that pass just didn't quite work. Del Piero. So just one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And this is Lewandowski. And the shot! No mistake! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Lewandowski gets into a good position. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Mbappe. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Rising over the bar.
Beckham will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Jordi Alba. And it's Serginho. Well, played right into his path. There's the shot! He scores! Into the lead once more. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. India go into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Could be danger here. He's had a shot. He scored. And he is just ripping it up. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
India, oh, shooting chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're at it again in double quick time. Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And it's been given away. And the shot! And he hits the net. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will stick.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce. They were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. We have already started here. The most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Nicolo Zaniolo is an unconventional winger in that he certainly doesn't look like one. He's usually instructed to come inside, often exchanging positions with a central playmaker. And his main role will still be to run with the ball. And that's quite a frightening prospect.
Yeah, still certainly be leaning heavily on him. Salamakas providing an outlet on that flank. And he was quick to react. Shot could be on. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Atalanta could not have chosen a worse moment. It's long, and that's going to be a booking. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity. So this the chance to fire his team in front. Terrific save by Manuel. And that's a poor pen.
It really wasn't a confident penalty, Peter. It was almost like he was trying too hard to second guess what the keeper was trying to do.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Now that looks a decent ball. They're urging him to shoot. Backward it goes. Atalanta still without a single shot on target. Zaniolo. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
It's made its way to him. Oh, just can he finish? Goal! Atalanta! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. An uncompromising challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Tries to play it through. Zaniolo. One 0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Çalhanoğlu. Threads one in.
There will be 1 minute at a
Salmakas. Some good work on the right flank here. And it's half-time here. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Reflections on the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum. And they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break. You can be sure of that. Atalanta. Oh, 1-0 up. He's having a shot! It's a goal! And that for him is goal number 10. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Atalanta are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Cataldi. Oh, super fine. Shapes to shoot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment. That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Martinez receives it in a good... aims beyond the defence. Real chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Tries to pass it through. Cataldi, who does have an assist. Here's Sule. Shot a goal! And he's managed to get rid.
Substitution for Atalanta. Number 10, Zaniolo.
Disappointed with that. Gendouzi. And this is Çalhanoğlu. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! Off the post! And that's a real chance missed.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
It's their second corner of the game. Big header! And he's heaved it away. And it's Barella. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Acerbi gets across and deals with it. The final 5 minutes. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Dumfries. Well, there's the clearance. Lookman. Out for a throw. It's going to be another throw. Modric. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's a key interception. And they've got rid. That will be it. Atalanta have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games.